Today I'm making a video more unprepared than usual. I'm not handling my emotions very well today. I'm talking to you now just at the end of a complete emotional meltdown. And I decided to make this video right now for a few reasons. One is that I'm in a state of vulnerability, which is something that we often see as a weakness, but I've learned over the years that that's where our beauty as human beings lies, in our vulnerability and our willingness to be real and honest and raw with each other. The other reason is that I want to let you know that it's okay to have a shitty day or a shitty hour. It's okay to express those emotions, being fearless and powerful does not mean that you are exempt from feeling your emotions and your sadness or your fear. It just means that we find ways to deal with it, and we find ways to not stay in that state for long extended periods of time. So I'm not pregnant, so I don't have that extra responsibility, but for pregnant mamas, when you are having a bad day, it's okay. It's okay, and it's okay to express it. It's okay to get mad, and it's okay to cry. Crying is an amazing way to let that energy come out of you instead of trying to contain it all and bottle it all up. I cry a lot. But what's important is that we don't stay in those states for an extended amount of time, and that it's not our regular state of being. And this is what's really important for a baby in the womb. As far as their imprinting goes, what they are taking into their nervous system whilst they are in your womb. It's when we stay in these states for extended amounts of time, then it starts to become the most dominant frequency in the environment, which for the baby, their environment is the womb space. So I want to just touch briefly on how do we get out of these states, and there's a lot of ways to do it, and I'm going to make another video when I'm feeling a little better myself. But one of the best ideas that I found some years ago was to write yourself a list. Write yourself a list of the things that make you feel good. So I used to keep my list really close by, so that any time I went into a negative emotional state or, overwhelm, sadness, stress, anxiety, I would find my list, if I could remember to find my list, and just pick one thing off that list and do it. Even if I didn't feel like doing it, I'd just do it. So my list used to say things like, take a shower, because for me water is really helpful. So take a shower, go for a swim, read something that is inspiring and empowering, so surround yourself with positive stories. Call a trusted friend, have someone that you can always call in emergency, in the times of crisis. Even just going for a walk, physical movement of the body will change your physiological state, or going outside, breathing some fresh air, putting your bare feet onto the earth. All those things can help you to step out of that state quite quickly. And I guess the point is just do something that will make you feel better. It's a quick fix band-aid. It's not a solution to the underlying problem, but it's going to help you deal with the underlying problem from a much more empowered space. Okay, so get a piece of paper, get a pen, write a list for yourself of the things that make you feel good, and keep it somewhere that you can find it easily and somewhere that you'll see it often, and tell someone else in the house where it is so that they can help remind you about it when you need it, when you're experiencing emotional upheaval. And get your list and look at it and just choose one thing off the list. It doesn't matter which one it is. It's going to help you to change that state. Chances are you're not going to actually feel like doing it, but just do it anyway, because it's going to be so helpful for you and for your baby to not stay in those negative emotional states for extended periods of time. So feel what you're feeling, give it expression, let it out. But once you feel like you've had that release, make a choice to change your state and come back to a place that's more peaceful and more powerful, so that you can then make better choices and actually handle the problem of what's going on. Thanks for being here.